baseball, hockey, pizza, and Detroit. Believe it or not,
Detroit.
these four things share something in common. We know Sean loves a story on a brand. Well, this week's episode will cover the life of a man who started an iconic brand and went on to become an icon himself. Welcome to Cheeky Tales, and this is the story of fast food tycoon Mike Ilitch.
What?
Oh, I'm so glad you do not know this story. Here we go.
Capitalist Sean is going to love this episode.
I know, I've called it out.
Yeah.
Capitalist.
Welcome.
Oh,
You looked up the brand?
no, I know who he is. No, I mean, I know who. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Welcome to this week of episode.
Welcome back to Cheeky Tales.
Welcome back to Cheeky Tales.
Cheeky.
What was our last episode? Oh, your Andy's plane crash.
It was my icky boy.
Icky boy.
Icky boy.
Taking strips out of people.
You're a Gwiki.
So
Oh, no,
I'm going to be a bit of a polar
You're
opposite.
a wiki.
You're what?
Tried to fit
Because it's
Uruguay and
Uruguay.
Icky.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
So yeah, polar opposite this week. Hopefully,
Yeah.
a bit of a fun story about a man and his.
One man and his desire to
So
be
you
a
don't know who this
tycoon.
is, boy. You don't know.
I'm sure I'll know it as soon as you start talking
Okay.
about it, but
Cool.
I don't know the name off the top of my head.
As John has pointed out, I quite like brand history and fast food history, and I have watched a lot on this particular brand,
Have
and
you?
I am excited about this.
I hope I do it justice for you then.
I haven't done a deep dive into his brand.
Cool.
It was more of a
Cool.
Cool.
no doubt.
Cool. Yeah. So, you want to get straight into it? Or are we going to banter a bit?
Nah, banter at the end.
Okay. Cool. Let's do
Let's
it.
get into it.
Born on July 20th, 1929, in Detroit to parents Sotia and Sultana, who
Sultana.
Yes.
Yeah, Sultan.
who immigrated from Macedonia just 5 years earlier.
Cool.
Mike's life is considered to be a remarkable American success story.
Ah, yeah, when those used to be able to happen.
Yes. His parents were hardworking and practical. His father was a tool and die maker.
Tool and die.
Yes, old school, roll up your sleeves and get dirty Detroit grit.
Detroit.
Tool and die would be, I believe, something to do for like metal turning. So like marking, Sean wants to...
I believe tool and die is to do with like casting of the die. It's not like
What do you mean dies? Is this like die cast?
it's like the male and female component of molding.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like when you're molding something out of metal,
Yeah.
like
I'm
you've
with
got
you now.
jigs, fixtures, dies, molds.
So I have a tap and die set, which is the tap is like pretty much a screw or a drill that goes in
Yeah.
and puts thread into a piece of metal.
Right.
And the die is the external part. So you'll have like a small, like a steel rod,
Yeah.
and then you put the die across that, which puts the thread
Yeah.
on that.
I'm with you now.
Dies are used with stamping dies are used with a press as opposed to a drawing die used in the manufacture of wire, and casting dies which are not. Products made with dies range from paper clips to complete. It's
Yeah.
So this is Detroit. Like
Detroit.
when Detroit was Detroit.
Detroit is still Detroit, boy.
Hey, what do you?
But like
Come on, man.
the manufacturer,
Hey man, Detroit's on the way back.
the car companies
Yeah,
building
when
stuff
it was
there.
when it was Motor City.
industrial,
Yeah.
heavily, not moved like it's
In its
abandoned.
glory days.
Yeah.
Heavy metal thunder.
So pretty much what that meant is that Mike grew up around a lot of practical people who built things with their hands. As a kid, Mike fell in love with baseball.
Take me out to the ball game.
Take me out to the game.
Oh. Whatever. It's only the second time I've done that on this
Mustang
show.
Kelly.
Mustang Kelly.
I do realise this is pretty close to my last baseball episode.
Shout out, Rachel.
No, it's not. It's far enough away.
Yeah, but so in high school, Mike was a standout in track and baseball. And after school, he initially turned down a minor league contract with the Detroit Tigers
Detroit.
to instead serve 4 years with the U.S. Marine Corps.
What year was this?
This would have been 1948,
So after the war.
after the war.
Okay.
Glad you asked that because he was stationed at Parris Island, Quantico, and Pearl Harbor
Okay.
from the late 40s to early 50s. So yeah, 1948 to 1952.
Man, it's quick tangent. Pearl Harbor. I listened to a 3-part series on that just like over the weekend. Oh boy.
Hectic.
Yeah. What a story. It was not a surprise. As
I was going to say, are you
Yeah.
surprised by that?
No,
Pearl-
nothing about Pearl Harbor was a surprise except for the fact that they ignored everything.
yeah. They expect. Yeah. Anyway,
Did you
I
not
don't
know-
want to get into
Did
it.
you not know that? I know quite a lot about Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
like-
really. It's one piece I've never gotten into.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
told multiple
Yeah.
times that it was coming. They knew
Yeah,
it
they
was
had an
coming.
idea there was an attack coming. The radar picked it up and they're like, that's a flock of birds. And like, that's a really large flock of birds. No, it's these B-17s coming back from that. And it just seems a bit bigger
Yeah,
than that.
I
And
don't
then it's a giant
Yeah.
Japanese attack wave.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I know quite a bit about Pearl Harbor. I don't like the story of Pearl Harbor, but it's interesting.
It includes the 2 biggest episodes topics that we've ever done: boats and World War II.
Yeah.
I am surprised I have not done it before.
Somebody at work looked at.
No, I did. I kind of covered it in the Midway
In the
episode.
Midway,
because That was the build up to Midway.
Yeah.
Somebody at work looked me up on Instagram the other day and then messaged me like, "Man, you didn't tell me you had a podcast. You guys talk about boats and World War II a lot." It was like the first thing they
Is
said.
that what the Google AI comes up? Like Cheeky Tales podcast is boats and World
Yeah.
War II.
The Boat and World War II podcast that also does other tales.
Nice. So upon returning home, there's nothing to report from his service. Just I assume
It
it's
was
just,
kind of a quiet time.
yeah.
Oh,
What?
I didn't see anything in his service.
the AI overview
Oh no.
I've left that right to the very end.
of I mean the AI overview of us.
Oh, what does it say?
What does it say?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
cheeky tapes.
Oh.
So is this the Google Gemini or is this like ChatGPT?
How has it got the name wrong?
Oh wait, because it doesn't get it right. You can't. You type in Cheeky Tales podcast and it gives you nothing, and it goes, "Would you like to see Cheeky Tapes podcast?"
Ah, okay.
There are a few podcasts with similar names. You may be looking for Cheeky Tales, an Australian podcast of obscure, weird, and underappreciated stories, or Cheeky Tapes by Cheeky Tapes, a group that Cheeky Tales. Here's a breakdown. Hosts Aaron and John.
Guess we better get that fixed.
It doesn't name me.
Because you're the producer.
It says obscure, weird, and underappreciated stories from around the world, often with a comedic tone.
Oh, that's pretty
That's
nice.
pretty good. I like that. Yeah.
Available
Nice
on
to think so funny.
What's wrong with that?
available on Apple Podcasts and Podbean, but not Sean.
Oh.
We're also now on Deezer.
We are on Deezer.
Deezer
It's time for
nuts.
that. It's time for creators to take back
Deezer power.
Deezer power.
Cool.
That's my blanking of what I said.
Upon returning home in 1952, the baseball dream was still alive.
Yeah.
And the Tigers again offered a minor league contract. This time, Mike signing for $3,000 to play second baseman.
Okay. So that's probably like $5 million now.
Yeah, probably.
Hmm.
Now, Mike was good.
Yep.
He was not a superstar,
Okay.
but good.
Right.
And good enough to have a crack at the majors.
Okay.
He wasn't the tallest, nor the strongest. He was only 5'8", but he was scrappy, decent bat, and had a lot of hustle and a dream to play in the majors.
Yep.
So he was driven,
Yep.
as I assume most people in Detroit at the time were.
Detroit.
He spent a few years bouncing around different minor league teams, including the Tigers, the New York Yankees, and the Washington Senators.
Sorry, just quickly. That is the lamest team name. The
Washington,
Washington
yeah.
Senators.
Yep.
The hockey team, yeah. Good one.
Minor league baseball in the 1950s, it wasn't glamorous. Long bus rides, bad food, tiny paychecks.
Worth
And-
equivalent of about $36,000 in today's money, by the way. Just thought I'd slide that.
Wow. That's the kind of thing somebody who would be named by the AI would do.
And Mike had another problem. His knees.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He's got cheesy
He's
little
got
knees.
cheesy knees.
Adam knees.
Adam and Cheesy combine.
Injury after injury.
You know those worst quarterback things?
Yeah.
Ha!
He's got
The fusion dance.
Fusion.
Ha!
Oh, I can't stand up.
he's got cheesy knees. Eventually the Tigers cut him loose. And just like that, the dream was over.
Oh.
Don't dream it's over.
Hey now.
Hey now.
During his baseball career,
Yep.
Mike had married Marion.
Okay.
Also a child to immigrant parents.
Mhm.
And now that the baseball was like done, not an option, Mike worked hard. Like most Detroiters,
Detroit.
he worked regular jobs for a few years, saving money. He worked as a door-to-door salesman in hospitality, and in 1959, the pair pooled all their savings together and opened a tiny pizza shop in Garden City, Michigan.
Ooh.
Shout out Mount Gravatt.
Garden City for the win.
Sorry, Westfield, Mount Gravatt. Sorry, Westfield.
Well,
I know
there's
you
your
changed
ad.
the name. Yeah, there's the ad. I know you
What's
changed the
the-
name.
I'm sorry. It's Garden City.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the... Yeah. Do you want a shopping center that's way bigger than you think it is?
It has
Garden City.
has multiple car yards inside the shopping centre.
Garden City.
Garden City.
Do you want to go to an event cinemas and then go outside and eat at a Vapiano's and a very sad Hog's Breath? Actually, no, the Hog's Breath
The Hog's Breath is gone.
R.I.P., baby.
Garden City.
Forever in
Pouring
our
out for a
hearts.
real one. Yep.
Garden City.
Any idea what this pizza shop is, boy?
It's going to be either Pizza Hut or Domino's.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Little Caesar's Pizza was born.
Okay.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza.
The name came from Marion's nickname for Mike. She would often say that Mike could be a little bossy, like a little Roman emperor, and the name stuck, and they used it for their business.
Cool, man.
That's how they got it. So it was
Cool.
originally Little Pizza's Pizza Shop. and
Little
then,
pizzas.
Little Caesar's Pizza Shop, and then eventually shortened to Little Caesar's.
Yeah.
By the early 1960s, the Ilitches had opened their first franchise, turning a real profit in their, like a real turning point in their business.
Yep.
Also creating a lot of profit.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't just operating one pizza joint now. The idea was scaling. It was getting
Get
bigger.
big,
Yep.
get quick, like most of their customers.
Yes. And what was the idea? At the time, most pizza places were sit down, eat in restaurants.
Crazy. How times change.
Not everyone wanted to linger in store. This was an opportunity that Mike saw in the industry, and Little Caesars focused on making pizzas so you could take them home.
Mm.
This was a 1-2 punch combo, though. The other half of the equation that led to their success was good pizza that was cheap, ideal for families.
Mm-hmm.
So it was make good pizza, make it cheap, take it on home.
Mm-hmm.
Man, crazy idea.
Well, Sean will start learning this very soon, but eating at a restaurant with a child is not as fun as eating in a restaurant without children.
I don't think he needs to learn that now. I think
I'm
he
already
knows that.
I'm
already aware of it.
I'm already.
Double it.
Yeah. And then double it again. And then double it again. Yeah.
So the idea of being able to go get food and to take it home
Yeah.
was ideal.
The idea of like takeaway food is pretty new.
It's pretty new.
Pretty
Yeah.
new.
It's not really a
No. you
wide
would-
thing.
yeah.
Widely incorporated thing.
Well, yeah. I don't want to get into that.
What?
It's probably like a super sexist thing of like, well, the woman should be at home cooking dinner.
Don't get into that.
That's why I didn't want to say it.
Aaron's views do not express the views of Sean.
Whoa!
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely. Cheap.
I was just saying.
Two-thirds.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's appropriate. I'm saying that's how it was at the time. It was a product of its time.
What did
Look.
you cancel me with the other week? I've gotten you back.
You said Ivan Milat was a great guy.
Hold
No, I
up.
didn't.
Hold up.
Okay, if I said Ivan Milat was a great guy, Aaron says women belong
I'd like
in
to
the
retract
kitchen.
my statement about John claiming that Ivan Milat was a great guy.
Hold up. Hold up. I have something to say.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. How we cancelling Sean?
Mexicans.
2/3 of Cheeky Tales stands for women's rights. Not him.
Oh, no, we cannot let that get out there. That is not what I said.
Get that in the Google AI.
Oh, no.
Google I was about to say hosted by John and Sean.
Cheeky Tales, hosted by John
And
and Sean,
occasional
and
right-
disgraced former
Yeah.
colleague Aaron.
And disgraced right-wing commentator Aaron.
Oh, no.
Hard right.
Oh, when did I become Tucker Carlson?
So good.
Oh, Cheeky Tales featuring Hard Right Tales, a small mini episode within.
One day you wake up and you're that fat fuck from InfoWars.
Oh no.
The next innovation that Mike and Little Caesars made in the pizza industry came in 1979 when they introduced the famous pizza deal.
Mm-hmm.
Two pizzas for the price of a single pizza
From its
from a competitor.
competitors.
So not two for the price of one of theirs.
Yeah.
Two pizzas for the price of someone else's one pizza.
When
Right.
people say Little Caesars, everyone goes pizza because you could get two pizzas for.
Okay.
I did it twice already before we even
Yeah,
got
you
into
did.
this.
Yeah.
Customers would receive two pizzas side by side in a single long paper sleeve.
What?
Yeah. Like a really big Subway bag.
Yep.
Like a
sounds
really
awful.
big Subway bag.
Paper sleeves were the method of pizza that were transported
Imagine
in.
carrying that.
Yeah,
Awful. It'd be all floppy.
Mamma mia.
I can't hold all of these are
Yeah.
pizzas.
Awful.
There was also corrugated cardboard in there.
Well, nobody
Like-
said that until now.
No, it was
It
like
was-
a little base.
It's a given. It's assumed knowledge.
How is it a given? You said like Subway. That's floppy paper.
As in the bag is like a big long Subway bag. It was kind of a given that it wouldn't just be floppy in a bag.
Anywho,
It's not a packet of
the-
chicken chippies.
The main transport was like this like piece of cardboard with the pizza on it with
Yeah.
bags over it side by side. So it was like, yeah. There was some, I think Italy would do sheets of copper like on theirs as well. Like they'd come in some. But anyway, Tom Monaghan, the founder of Domino's, is credited with the invention of the cardboard pizza box that we know today.
Correct.
Seems odd to me that there was a world that didn't exist in.
Yeah.
It was quite a revolution in the pizza industry because
Biggest thing since a slice.
it could be folded, so like stacking and whatever. It would the little razors on the bottom of the pizza. They have a like on the box, the little that seat the pizza box like 2 mil off whatever it's sitting on. That has a purpose.
Yeah, because it's airflow.
No, it's to stop marking someone's table.
Yeah.
Oh.
That way the hot wet doesn't hot
Right.
wet the table.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen now. They're all flat bottom.
No, they still have on the edges. They still have
Do
little.
they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where the corrugations are where it folds, like where the little like
yeah, we're like yeah.
they're
Pay more
intentionally
attention,
left with an overlap.
And they're intentionally ventilated so the pizza
Yeah.
doesn't get soggy with the
Mm.
condensation. So you wouldn't think a lot of like think tank would go into a pizza box, but it did.
When you incorporate the little plastic Barbie doll tables as well. That
I was
they
about to
used
say,
use.
who invented that?
Why did they disappear?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe
'Cause they
they
made
got
the
better at
boxes
making.
stronger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cardboard got better.
cardboard
Yeah,
got better.
yeah.
Still, weren't they fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were good doll tables.
I still think Domino's is like leading the industry with pizza boxes too. They're
They
always
make a big deal about it.
innovating.
I don't think their boxes are any different.
No, I
they
don't
just
think
cut
so
the
either.
corners off.
Yeah.
I like the Hell pizza boxes because you can internally fold them into the shape of a coffin for your leftover pizza because you don't need a whole pizza box for your
Yeah, right.
leftovers.
I like that.
Can confirm. I'll send you guys a picture of mine from this evening when I get home.
I want to do that.
And that was the other thing with the pizza boxes, they were stackable.
Yeah.
So eventually Little Caesars would change to the cardboard pizza box, which would allow the pizza deal.
No more 1 meter wide paper bag.
It was staple clothes.
Yeah. The
That's
pizza,
how we kept them in there.
it was staple closed. They stapled the end closed.
Yeah, cool. So you have to tear it. I guess you would.
Well, I feel like I'm
not really care.
co-hosting John with like Little Caesars.
No, this is
information.
fun. I love it.
I love Little Caesars.
It's still happening today. The Uber drivers, I was picking up a KFC because I was away, and they're still stapling it shut.
So the mover drivers can't eat them chippies.
Yeah, I don't trust those Uber drivers with that sort of thing.
Yep.
The pizza deal was a hit.
Yeah.
Families loved it. Kids remembered the slogan,
Hell yeah. Pizza, pizza.
and it practically doubled their sales overnight.
Nice.
Little Caesars were popping up everywhere, and by the 1980s and 90s, Little Caesars had stores in all 50 states and more than 20 countries.
United
Wow.
States, including Puerto Rico, Guam, Bahamas, Bahrain, Barbados, Cambodia, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, India, Jamaica, Kuwait, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, Peru, Portugal, Saudi Arabia, Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, Turkey, the United Arab Emirates, and the
Yes.
United Kingdom.
And Australia.
And Australia, except right now.
No, I Googled it. There are still 3 Little Caesars. There's one in Adelaide, one in Melbourne, and one in Sydney. There's none in Brisbane. I think the Brisbane one shut down in 2014.
I have a
Really?
sneaky suspicion that they are a separate company.
They might be different, but they're called Little Caesars. Who
Okay.
cares? For a while, they were the number 2 pizza chain in America, right
America.
behind Pizza Hut.
Pizza the Hut.
In 1985, the Ilitches founded the Love Kitchen. Oh, wait. A mobile truck pizza kitchen that would travel the country and provide pizzas for communities in need.
Huh.
Yeah. So this is a bit weird. So there's this Love Kitchen, which
The
is
Love Kitchen.
these trucks that would drive around. But then when you Google the Love Kitchen, it comes up that someone else had founded.
Comes up with this really bad website.
No, they founded something else called the Love Kitchen where they would make food for the homeless and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So and that was in 1986. So 1 year
Right.
different. So I believe this one is referring to specifically the trucks,
Right.
the mobile
Okay.
kitchens. The trucks are still in operation today, providing pizzas to shelters, soup kitchens, veterans, first responders, disaster areas, plus more. To date, they have fed over 4 million people with 2 trucks serving over 300 US cities a year.
Wow.
And so whenever the trucks go around, it's the franchises all volunteer food people to work in them and stuff like that. So it's
That's
not
cool.
like a team that goes with them. It's all the different franchises of Little Caesars get in and volunteer and donate stuff.
What's the company that has the emergency center? And they do they have like an emergency center that they stand up. They're like they're like a restaurant, and they are known for being like
It's
really good at reopening after emergencies.
It's probably Little Caesars.
No, it's not Little Caesars. It's I don't think it's Wendy's, but it's like
Oh, it could be. It could be. I think it is. I think it is Wendy's because I think it's the story of during Katrina or one of the hurricanes.
Milton recently.
They were still operating and getting food out, or
Yeah,
that was like something.
They have like this operations center that runs, and like they do
Waffle House.
That's what it is. Waffle House.
Yeah, they do like hurricane and emergency tracking.
While many chains have risk management, the fast food chain most famously known for its robust disaster management plan is Waffle House, particularly due to its Waffle House Index, which is an unofficial measure of the severity of a natural disaster.
If Waffle House is open, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Waffle House keeps employees trained and on standby, ready to quickly reopen restaurants after severe weather, even if it means a limited menu. And it means they're paying people to not actually do any business so that as soon as they can open, Waffle House, baby.
People need food. People might not have food.
They have like a website that shows you which ones are open, and they show like, oh, it's closing now, get out. And like,
it's serious. The Waffle House is closed.
Yeah, and then
we need to get in the bomb shelter.
They're like almost always the first one reopening. Yeah.
They have red, yellow, and green. Waffle House locations are open and serving their full menu, red on the Waffle House Index. Limited menu is yellow and closed is green. I don't know why it's that. Should be the other way around. But anyway, fascinating.
Yeah.
In 1988, Little Caesars would introduce a new style of pizza, a deep pan square pizza called the Pan Pan.
Mm-hmm.
It could be purchased as part of the 2-for-1 deal, either getting 2 square pizzas or a square and the traditional round pizza.
Right.
Square pizza's popular in Detroit. For all rectangles, but yeah.
Part of the reason for Little Caesars' success is the constant innovations they introduce that focus on value for the customer.
Yeah.
However, in the late 90s and early 2000s, they hit a bit of a rough patch. Competitors like Domino's and Papa John's. I got real American there, didn't I?
Papa John's.
Papa John's were investing in delivery technology and slick marketing campaigns. What's in the box? I would assume that's when that come in. That probably was probably their slogan for a long time.
Probably.
Yeah.
Also a very mediocre
Popular
and
children's-
creepy children's TV show.
Yeah.
in
What's
Australia.
in the box?
Yeah,
in
true.
the box.
Just you should Google that and see what the puppet thing looks like. It's terrifying.
Yeah. Meanwhile, a lot of Little Caesars shops were stuck in old strip malls and outdated buildings. Customers drifted away and hundreds of stores closed. Some thought the company might not survive. But then came Hot and Ready. Hot and Ready.
Nice.
The $5 pizza deal was their comeback card. Large pepperoni pizzas ready instantly for $5. No waiting, no calling ahead. That move.
Just walk in,
Walk
get a
in,
Walk
pizza.
in, get a $5 pepperoni pizza.
Hell yeah.
That move reinvented Little Caesars and made them the kings of cheap, quick pizza. It undercut competition, was simple to understand, and appealed to families on a budget. By the mid-2000s, Little Caesars were back on top, stronger than ever.
Nice.
In the carry-out industry, which we would call takeaway.
Yep.
They call it carry-out.
But what about beyond pizza? I mentioned a few other things in the cold open. What made Mike Ilitch himself an icon? Well, we may have already seen a small picture of it with the Love Kitchen trucks. With the pizza shops as the foundation, he and got Marion, which is her name. I don't know why that didn't seem right. He and Marion built Ilitch Holdings, an umbrella company that would stretch into sports, entertainment, real estate, even casinos.
Right. Okay.
Oh yeah, this dude ended up with billions
Yeah.
of dollars.
Is he a sports team owner?
Mike loved his sport and his city all through his career. Sorry. Yeah, getting there. In 1974, he helped fund the Detroit Wheels, a football team in the Experimental World Football League, the WFL.
Okay.
Yeah, rest in pepperoni as well, Football League.
Rest in pepperoni's anything that's not the NFL
Yeah.
Yeah.
and currently XFL.
Mike was one
Or
of the
USFL.
33 people to fund the ill-fated team that didn't even finish the inaugural season in the startup league.
Yeah, that's how you know you failed.
Yeah, so it was just like an NFL rival,
Yeah.
and it didn't happen. Mike and Little Caesars also owned the Detroit Caesars, who played in the American
I love that.
who played in the American Professional Slow Pitch Softball League in 1977.
Professional slow pitch.
Correct.
Okay.
But the team was disbanded in 1979. Prior to that league becoming professional,
Right.
so it was like originally an amateur league.
Yeah.
Little Caesars was a major sponsor of amateur softball in the Detroit area.
Detroit.
They also sponsored the 1970 American Softball Association National Championship team.
Okay.
This man loved his sport,
Yeah.
and he loved giving back to his city.
Mm.
With the formation of a professional league, Ilitch formed a team and his first solo step into professional sports ownership. So you are correct. He is a sports team owner.
Yeah.
So in 1982, Mike bought the Detroit Red Wings for $8 million.
That's so little.
There was a reason why it was so little,
1982, 8 million, still quite a bit of money. Yeah.
but there's a reason why it was so low. At the time, they were awful. People called them the Dead Wings.
Oh, geez. That's a good time to buy a sports team.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sorry, go.
No. Unnecessary hockey law.
Okay, go. No, I like it.
They're part of the original six. No matter what happens, they can't die.
Yeah, right.
The original six are
Pittsburgh.
Them, Pittsburgh, the Rangers, the Montreal Canadiens, the Maple Leafs. Oh, hang on.
It sounded like they were dead.
Yeah, so
The Dead Wings.
the original six, basically, hockey got real big and the hockey got real small.
Mm.
And the six people that survived after the original six are the Bruins, the Chicago Blackhawks, the Detroit Red Wings, the Montreal Canadiens, the New York Rangers, and the Toronto Maple Leafs that made up the league from 42 to 67, preceding the league's first major expansion.
So 2 of them were Canadian.
Yep.
Cool.
The arenas were half empty. Hockey in Detroit was on life support.
Detroit.
But Ilitch loved the sport. He poured money into scouting, coaching, and players. Slowly, the Dead Wings become the Red Wings again. By the 1990s and the 2000s, they were a dynasty. 4 Stanley Cups under his ownership, 1997, 98, 2002, and 2008.
Nice.
$26 million, by the way, in today's money. It was $8 million bucks.
That's still not much for a professional sports team.
I don't know. It's still, but like accounting, like that's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
$26 million is a lot.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like sports team money.
Hockey is a different kind of
Yeah.
money.
This one might blow your socks off. So in
Okay.
1992, Mike purchased the Detroit Tigers from fellow pizza magnate, and I mentioned him earlier, Domino's founder, Tom Monahan, for $82 million.
So what team did he buy, sorry?
Detroit Tigers,
Right, the baseball.
the baseball team.
Yeah.
Yes.
The swingy
Remember,
cracks.
this is the team that dropped him 36 years earlier.
Ooh. And he immediately disbanded them.
Maybe he felt like he had unfinished business with the team. Maybe he did just love baseball and Detroit that much.
Detroit.
Anyway, after acquiring the team, Ilitch expressed interest in moving the struggling team to a new ballpark. And in 2000, his expectations were realised when the team moved from Tiger Stadium into the newly built Commercia Park. He financed approximately 60% of the $350 million facility. The taxpayers of the Greater Detroit, Wayne County, and federal grants covered the balance.
This is something I've heard a lot about recently is like the taxpayer having to pay for stadiums over there.
Mm.
And like, I think it's something like they have a new stadium in the NFL every 2 or 3 years or something.
Yeah.
And they're mostly paid for by taxpayers.
Yes.
Well,
What's the point?
Well, this one was 60% by the owner.
Yeah, but still, that's 40% that has to be paid for by the people that.
And
federal grants.
yeah. And then
Well, I would assume it would bring
Federal
money
grants,
in.
where do you think that money comes from? The taxpayer.
Well, I don't know how taxes work in
Yeah, and
America,
then-
but I think taxes go to the state, so
And
federal money is different.
Yeah.
And it still doesn't matter because half the reason that these professional sports franchises, I'm tangenting here, sorry. Half the reason these professional sporting franchises move is because the owners are like, well, we can't get the stadium that we want. So we're going to move somewhere where the state or the city is prepared to use the taxpayer money to build us the stadium that we want, i.e. the Oakland Athletics. the Oakland Raiders,
San
the
Diego Chargers,
the San Francisco,
St. Louis Rams,
the Golden State Warriors, the short-lived friggin' Golden State Killer Whales, which are a hockey team.
the Utah Jazz. They're originally from
I can't remember where the Utah Jazz are from.
New Orleans.
Oh,
That's why they're the Jazz.
That's still a really long time ago, that one in particular. They've been there for a long time. Anyway, yeah, it's actually really shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, various Ilitch Holdings Incorporated enterprises manage and operate Commercial Park and its concessions. So, not only did he build it, but like all his different subgroups
Operate it.
run it.
Yeah.
Mike would continue to pump money into the Tigers, and in 2008, they were one of the highest salary teams in baseball. The Tigers would reach the World Series twice before Mike's death in 2006 and 2012, but lost both times. I actually don't know if they've won it since. But anyway.
Mm.
And while he was at it, he also restored Detroit's historic Fox Theatre, moved Little Caesars HQ there, and later spearheaded the construction of Little Caesars Arena, the new home for both the Red Wings and Pistons. He wasn't just building teams, he was rebuilding the town, or
Pistons
downtown
is the
Detroit.
basketball team, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't won the World Series since 1984.
Yeah.
They've only won 4, 35, 45, 68, and 84.
Jeez, that's a long time between drinks.
But this man obviously put a lot of money into his
Yeah.
city.
Oh, yeah.
And it's probably quite upsetting to know where Detroit is now.
Detroit.
However,
it is
they're
on the way back up.
They're like, even though the city in parts of it is urban decay central, their sporting franchises are keeping the community together. I mean, the Tigers and the Lions play literally next door to each other.
Yeah.
Their stadiums are next to each other.
Because of what this man did.
Yeah, like it's fantastic. The Pistons.
It's not just him. There's like a core of people that are from Detroit that love Detroit. And obviously Eminem is the one that we all know, but there's tons of people that are nuts for Detroit.
Yeah.
So Mike and Marion had 7 kids, and family was always at the heart of everything. Despite being a billionaire, Mike was known to just show up at Little Caesars store and order a pizza like anyone else. He never really lost that everyman streak.
Did he ever do what the Colonel did? This Little Caesars is garbage.
Oh, no.
The Colonel used to show up after he sold KFC. He'd show up at KFC restaurants as the Colonel.
No. Damn it.
And he would go in and order chicken, and if he didn't like it, he'd make a scene.
Yeah,
He'd
right.
chuck in the bin and scream at everyone, then leave.
Yeah.
I really want to cover that.
Oh, well, then when you do, let me know, because I have a story about a KFC very similar. Like, you could work it into the Colonel story.
I plan on it.
He was introduced into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2003 as a builder, not a player, honouring his work in transforming the Red Wings and the NHL. He also made the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame and appeared on Forbes billionaire lists. Nice. He dropped out for a while, come back in, all that kind of fun stuff. But for all the glitz, people remembered him for the small stuff. The guy who loved sports,
small thing,
who loved Detroit, and who believed in giving ordinary people a shot. Oh, there's one other story you might find interesting. In 1994, an elderly lady of 81 years of age was attacked and robbed in her apartment. The lady
That's not funny.
The lady, no, you might find interesting, I said, not funny.
True.
The lady decided to move to an apartment in Detroit's Riverfront Towers, an upscaled complex with security and better living conditions. The downside, the rent was high, and the lady couldn't afford it. Around that time, federal judge Damon Keith, who was a friend of Mike, quietly told him of the situation. Without hesitation, Mike offered to pay for the lady's rent. And he did, from 1994 to 2005 when the lady passed.
I have heard about this.
Now, Mike didn't do this for advertisement or to further any of his companies. No one actually knew about this arrangement until after Mike's death in 2017. It was only then talked about. Oh, the lady, you may have heard of her. It was Rosa Parks.
Yeah.
The civil rights movement, Rosa Parks.
I did know about that.
Mike,
this guy's sick.
Yeah. Mike Ilitch passed away on February 10th, 2017 at the age of 87. His funeral brought out athletes, politicians, business leaders, and everyday Detroiters.
Detroit.
He turned failure into success, gave Detroit sports
Detroit.
its swagger back, and left his city better than he found it.
This guy's cool.
That is the story of Little Caesars founder, Mike Ilitch.
What a cool guy.
Yeah, super cool guy.
Yeah.
Super cool dude.
Super cool dude.
That's what we should all aspire to be.
Yeah, how to be a billionaire and not be an ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're talking to you.
Every other billionaire.
Calling you out, Elon.
Every other
I didn't
billionaire.
want to say it.
Hey, wrong side of the fence, friend. Go back to your far right rhetoric.
I would like to reiterate that I was not saying what you are suggesting I'm saying. I was saying that at the time, that was the prevailing opinion.
Back on crossing the damn bloody bench over here. Like, get back on your side, mate. We're for the people.
All right, let's go after some other billionaires then. Bezos, dickhead, looks like an egg.
Gonna get us demonetized.
Controversially, Taylor Swift.
Whoa!
Name one thing that she's done philanthropically. And don't say getting engaged to Travis Kelce.
No, I'm gonna say she released a love story in 2010 to a rapturous applause and me being in high school.
That is not philanthropic.
Did it help me get a girlfriend in high school because I knew the words to her songs? Yes.
Romeo, take me
Somewhere
somewhere we can be alone.
So yes, Taylor Swift helped me out in high school.
Cool. So
Name another billionaire boy.
another billionaire, Warren Buffett.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I don't know if he's done anything.
I think he
philanthropic.
does, though. Actually, I think
Yeah.
he does do some.
Maybe I won't
Alan
loop him
Bond.
into the rest. Alan Bond, dickhead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not a story of Australian ingenuity
No.
and ingenuity
Well,
and spirit.
Kind of, but also
Now
dickhead.
it's he's a dickhead.
There's a point.
There's
There's
a
a
point at
point
which no one
where-
cares about your boat race anymore, that you're just a dickhead.
There's a point where these people turn from being like a great story into just being like every other billionaire dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, you've got so much money. Somebody said, I saw something the other day that was like, imagine it's the year 80,000 BC, right? You decide, I'm going to start saving $10,000 a day. 82,025 years later, you still don't have as much money as Elon Musk. That should not exist.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh, I get it. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Are we saying Chica Towers is anti-billionaire?
Nope.
Yep.
Because we want that money.
We're like Bernie Sanders. We hate billionaires, but we like being millionaires. Multi-millionaires we're okay with. Down to the billionaires.
There's a certain level of
It's
wealth
too much money.
that
It's
you
too
should
much money.
not be able to have.
And you get all the things, they don't actually have that money. It's to do with assets. Well, I don't care. It's still too much.
That money is somewhere.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos looking at you, man, like, you got to get a new laugh. You sound like a supervillain. Have you heard it? No, he laughs. He goes, whoa. He
That's
laughs
it.
like a
Yeah.
supervillain. And he's bald like me. Looks like a supervillain.
Anyway, in other non-story
And
related
other
topics,
non.
I'm wearing this because the Broncos taking down the Raiders, and now they're up against the Panthers next week for a spot in the grand final, and I'm trying to manifest a win because, oh boy, am I worried about them going up against the Panthers.
We'll be right.
Hmm.
Have faith, boy.
And the Lions next week,
Lions into the
as a
GF.
diehard Lions fan. Massively excited for that.
Who watched the Lions game yesterday? Hand up.
I watched a quarter of it.
You're not a real fan.
Fake fans watch everything other than the grand final. Real fans watch the grand final, and that's it.
That's it. Nothing else.
As we're all aware, I'm a multi-team guy due to not being from Australia. I have a ladder of teams. So yesterday was a difficult predicament for me. I'm Collingwood first. And it was a good game of footy, but I was pretty disappointed in a few aspects. But I'm impressed with Brisbane's ability to rally back, get the ball in Cam Rayner's hands, and get some damn goals.
From my limited knowledge of AFL, they rallied like within the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, which
Yes.
put them ahead for the
The
rest of the
only
game.
quarter
Yeah.
that they were rubbish in was the second.
There was a disappointing penalty. I don't know if it would have made the difference. It definitely made a difference to Collingwood's momentum.
Mm.
Would it have made a difference to Cam Rayner kicking goals? I don't know. But it definitely made a difference to Collingwood's momentum. However, Brisbane were in a stronger position.
Mm.
Collingwood without Pendlebury and Bobby Hill. And it was just,
And so who did they see in the final? Geelong?
they will see Geelong in the final.
And Geelong
Twice.
beat them in the first week of finals?
Yes. And they are playing very strong, except Geelong are having a little bit of a sook about when the grand final is and they're trying to get it pushed by a week. to get their key player back in. However,
They're trying to get it pushed by a week.
yeah, it's not going to happen though.
Of course it's not going to
Yeah, I know.
happen. What are you
And-
talking about? They don't move the grand final.
And assuming Brisbane gets Lockie Neal back in,
Yeah. Oh, did he not get back this week?
he didn't get back this week, but he will probably be good to go.
On the news. I did see he did an 8K run during the game to prove his fitness. So his calf is looking good.
Cool. Good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then my other multi-team aspect is that I'm Cowboys followed by the Dolphins, who have slotted into second position due to my favorite player, and then the Broncos. So I'm happy with the Broncos. I'm glad for the Broncos being in.
Raiders 4th.
If I could,
I'm Queensland above everybody else. At
if I
the end of
could
the day.
audibly make
Except
my
the
eyes
Titans.
roll, I would.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you trying to tell me that if it was any other situation, so if it was Penrith versus any other Queensland team, you wouldn't be happy for the Queensland team to wipe the floor with Penrith? You'd just be like, no, I don't care because it's not the Broncos. If it was a Queensland team,
Everybody's got a ladder of teams.
everyone's
Yeah,
got.
but I would say it's because it's a Queensland team. Not I would be
Exactly.
like it's this one, did this one, did this one, then then the Broncos.
Yeah, because it goes my top team, and then notice all of the Queensland teams.
Yeah, my teams go the Broncos, Queensland teams.
Yep.
I'm not.
Where are the
I'm
Titans?
not ordering them
Where are the Titans in that, boy?
in the Queensland teams.
Oh, you consider them a Queensland team.
They're
I
a
was-
They are a Queensland
Queensland team. They're a border region team. They
I
are
was thinking-
Tijuana.
I was thinking about this yesterday. They need to rebrand their entire thing.
They need to redo the Titans.
Who cares about the Titans?
No one.
No one.
But-
And the jersey is terrible.
but-
The colors are terrible. The brand has no history.
But
What?
their stadium is great.
The stadium's great, but who cares?
No, but that's the thing.
Cool.
They've got a cool stadium.
Now
They
they're
need
the
to
Gold Coast
rebrand.
stadiums. What?
No, but that's what I mean. Rebrand back to an aspect of the team that has some
Call
history.
yourself the Irukandjis.
Be the Seagulls again.
Be anything
Crushers.
other than the
No,
Titans.
that was
Sunshine
South Queensland.
yeah.
Yeah, go back to being the Gulls or the Giants or whatever the hell. Like there was a few different ones,
Mm.
but the Gulls, the Seagulls was a popular one. It was I think they were the Tweed Seagulls or the Gold Coast Seagulls. Bring it back. They had cool colors, and the stadium is already good. You've got a good stadium. It can be done. The Suns have done it.
Yeah.
The Suns did it.
The Gold Coast theme parks.
If you've ever been to a Gold Coast Suns game, the fan culture down there is really good. They love the fans love their team. The team loves their fans. The stadium is a great place to watch footy. Gold Coast can do it. And to be fair, Gold Coast's away kit this season, the pink, that was awesome. Looks sick. It stood
Look,
out.
you might be right with the rebranding, but end of the story, they've got to make finals. They've got to go deep in the finals.
Yep.
Then
Yeah.
people care. That's what's going to change. They're going
They
to have to go.
haven't- They haven't finished single digits for like 6
No,
years.
they need to go into week 2 or 3 of the finals. People will care.
They did that once. They went to a semi-final. I did not remember that.
Yeah. I don't remember when it was.
It's like 2004 or 5 or something.
Yeah.
Over 20 years ago,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It needs to happen sooner rather than later. People care about the Dolphins because they have a top 8 finish last year.
No.
No.
They
They
haven't
were
played
close.
finals.
They were close. They've gotten close.
The only reason
Close this year.
Yeah.
It's
The
better than
only-
what the Titans have done.
the only reason people care about the Dolphins is they have players that came from other teams.
And the team has history.
Oh,
In the
that's
Q
a
Cup.
small number of people that are their fans. The majority are going for them because they're not the Broncos.
No, I mean, what I mean is the team has history, not the players coming over. I mean, the team has an established brand.
Yeah.
Like, if you are a fan of classic rugby league, you're aware that a lot of players played for the Dolphins when
Yeah.
they existed in the Q Cup. Artie Beats and famously played for the Dolphins for a while as
Yeah.
well. The
They
team
have
itself,
a backstory.
They have a backstory. They have an identity. They're not just kind of made up on the spot.
But they've
which
also
is-
got some high-profile marquee players
Yes.
and a coach.
Yes.
They had,
Had-
the
had-
inaugural season had a
Yeah.
high-profile coach. You've got the Hammer.
Yep.
You've got Farnworth. You know, there's
We've now spent like
Yeah, I know.
10 minutes talking about this.
But-
We should
but-
wrap up.
who's the marquee player in the Titans?
No one.
Tino. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need more.
They had David Fafita, but now
Yeah, but
he's
he's gone.
a
He's
David dickhead.
didn't play well. I wouldn't call him a marquee player. Maybe
No.
when he did leave the Broncos to go to the Titans, he was that marquee player, but he hasn't performed.
An old mate, mustache, can't remember his damn name, left Parramatta.
Campbell.
That's the one.
Oh, yeah.
Campbell.
Well, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Campbell Graham?
Campbell Gillard.
Gillard.
Thank you. Campbell Gillard.
Yeah.
Again, he hasn't really been performing. I wouldn't say he's a marquee.
Yeah, but
player.
when you're in a team of mediocre players, it's hard to stand out.
Gary Ablett Jr. went from Geelong to the Gold Coast Suns and just wasn't able to do much.
Anyway, that's local football teams.
That's local football
We went
chat.
deeper than I expected. Anyway, great story, boy.
Yeah, thank you. I thought you'd enjoy that one. I was originally looking at, I can't think of his name, but he might pop up as a sequel to this story of another brand.
Oh, the Pizza Hut guy?
No, not the
Okay.
Pizza Hut guy. Not the McDonald's guy. Not the KFC guy.
The Domino's guy?
Nope.
Okay.
Different brand.
When John works that out, we'll let you know.
I know the brand. I don't want to give it away.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
like Aaron, it keeps giving away my episodes.
and on that note,
On that bombshell.
good night, everybody.
Good night. Chiquitos.
Take it easy. You've been listening to Cheeky Tales Podcast. If you'd like to see supplemental images related to our episodes or to interact with us about our episodes, hit us up on @CheekyTalesPod on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You can watch our episodes on YouTube or listen to them on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.